Okay, we're standing at the base of a turbine at the Tug Hill Plateau, about 150 feet from it. My son-in-law is standing there. These turbines are almost 400 feet tall, and I'm trying to aim upward at it, and honestly it's like something out of a science fiction movie. Standing here looking at this thing. As we approach this, all you can see is turbines as far as your eye can see along this ridgeline. There's a fairly significant shadow effect behind it, but you can't really see it too well in this video, I don't think. So I'm going to try to go up a little bit and get some of them along the treetops. They're just all over. We just talked to a couple people. We talked to a local farmer. We asked how they were being affected by this and if they were getting any power or anything out of them, and he said it was all going to New York City. We stopped a couple on the road who were taking some photographs and who said that we told them where we were from, what was happening in our area, and they said that they were sorry for us. Not sure how this is going to turn out because I'm definitely an amateur operator here. But this is phenomenal standing here. It's just a constant whir.
That thing is moving, I'll bet you, at the rate of 200 miles an hour tip speed.
And they don't appear to be moving that fast until you actually are standing right here with this thing over your head. It's unbelievable.
Anybody wants these ought to have their head examined.
That's just a little commentary from Bud. Okay, now we're actually at the top, almost to the top, not quite. I might take a little shot of the road up there, so we still have a ways. But we're approaching the top of this project, and I'm going to scan across the ridge line. There's literally, looks like hundreds of them out through here. I'm not sure that that's accurate, but that's what it looks like. So we're just going to shoot out through and just kind of scan along. And
some of those out there you can't even see or barely see the tips of.
Some of them are so far out there, as Bud says, you literally can't even see them, or you can just see the tips of them. But there's a lot of them. How far are we from this one, Bud, in front of us, would you say? Bud, how far from this turbine right in front of us are we, would you say?
About a good quarter, maybe 3/8 of a mile.
So we're about
might be more at the heights this evening.
We're about a quarter to 3/8 of a mile from this one right in front of us. It's just phenomenal. People really need to come up here and see this for themselves. I mean, they are just, now I'm sort of shooting into the sun. So
over the hill there.
This one on the other side, who knows, again, we're probably equally half to maybe a quarter to 3/8 of a mile again.
Go to the base of that one to show the shadow.
And I'm at the base of that one, and I'm not sure if you can see the shadow or not, but we're going to shoot back down across that ridge, and they just go for miles. It's pretty frightening. And we did talk with these people in a vehicle a few minutes ago, and we were talking about our economy and, you know, that it's much different from this area. This is obviously farm country, so. We're at the top of the project now, and I just took a shot to hopefully you'll be able to see the transmission lines here are overground. I'm not sure turbine between turbine, but certainly from this point you can see the wires over my head carrying it away from the project, and you can see where they've installed the wires and the poles with more turbines down that way. Again, you can see turbines through the trees here. And I'm going to swing around to the upper end of the line that actually shows, again, the line. Here's the power poles. I'll scan the power poles. So there's the power poles. They head up through there, and in the distance you can see more turbines. And there's a little pine forest right here next to us with more turbines out through there. It's a pretty incredible sight. Everybody should come and see this. There's no doubt in my mind. Yesterday we stopped at the Waterville project, the Madison County project, and I believe there was 7 of them. We took photographs but didn't have a tape for my camera here. So this makes that project look like nothing. And I'll bet there's at least 200 turbines here. And, you know, to sort of make a comment about the wind, there is so much noise from the turbines here. Everything that you kind of hear in the background, hopefully you hear some of it, that's turbine noise. That's not wind. That's all we're hearing is turbine noise up here. You can see the turbines in the distance. And Bud figures there's at least 150 feet wide swath that they had to cut through to do this. It looks like the road that we're on, this gravel road that we just came up, is a seasonal road. Chances are it probably wasn't here before and they probably put it in. It's really not a terrible road, but there certainly is potholes in it and things like that. So I don't know how that maintenance is going to go, but you can kind of see the road. Now we're at the top of the hill, flat rock in, and there's a panoramic view of this entire project that is just unbelievable. We're going to go in here and have lunch and talk with a few people. Got some dogs in the background here. Hopefully I'm doing this justice. You know, it literally sounds like jets flying over.
And there's a couple clusters out there you can't see, which are behind the trees.